the Tavaglione La Porta Celeste Tarocchi de Stella. So it's, I think I've seen it called the Golden Star Tarot. It's Baldel Negro. It is out of print, and it's rather oversized. You see how large it is. I got this about a month ago, and I had never heard of it before, but I know of the Tavaglione Stairs of Gold Tarot. It's been around, it's out of print, it's hard to find. This one I had never heard of, and I'm a fan of Tavaglione's. So from what I saw, I thought, wow, this one's going to be nice. And I was definitely not disappointed. Look at this book that came with it. I mean, it is like a little book. Of course, it's in Italian, and I can't read it. It's copyright 1991 Milan, and it's it's nice. I like the blue paper here, but it's a thick book. It's 168 pages, and the covers are actually substantial. They're fairly thick. I can't read it though because I don't read Italian. And then, so the deck itself, it's 78 cards. They slide well. They're nice and smooth. Don Negro does a very good job. And there's two. There's the here's the back, the reversal, the reverse, and here is the sort of the title one. The cardstock is substantial, but the cards are so big it's kind of floppy almost. So here we have almost like tarot card players, Il Tarocchi della Stella, and then in Italian, I can't read that. Capricorno, Yesino Scorpion. Yeah, I can. It's hard to read. Even the font is very difficult to read. But these are the two cards: the title card and sort of the about card. The cards themselves, though, are each one is like a. It reminds me of a movie poster, but there's so much detail. It's breathtakingly beautiful. I just love the detail, the shading, the art of it. Actually, the deck is actually fairly flexible, to be honest, for it to be so big. It's actually, I'm surprised at that. So here is the Fool, and here we have it. It's in 4 languages. We have German, Spanish, or Dernar, La Fool, and I guess the card itself is Italian. El Loco, El Maggio, Dernar. Yeah, D. That is German. Okay, just wondering. Okay, so let's look at the cards. So here we have the Fool. I mean, it looks like, and I cannot read that. Impulsivita, inconsciente. Here we have the Fool, the knapsack. We have this beautiful circle of, and these lovely Hebrew letters there. Mago, abilite eloquenza inizio. So eloquent ability, something. Magician, you have the infinity symbol. We have the tools of the trade. 1, Roman numeral 1, Alph, and A. Papessa, the High Priestess. Here she is veiled with the moon crown, the three moons. We have the columns, the keys, the scroll, the moon. I'm not sure what that is. The usual symbols. So the accuracy of this, the attention to traditional tarot is high. The Empress, Imperatrice, Saggio Domino Fertilita. Dominio Fertilita. So something about fertility, exposed breasts, the lily, the shield, the Ankh, crown of stars. Imperatore, emperor. Here we have, he's almost in this lovely armor, but the globe. I don't really see the bird. He's on the cube. He's sitting on the cube, which is important. Papa, the Hierophant. Extenimento nosi moralita. I'm probably tearing up the Spanish. I mean the Italian, but at least I'm trying. We have the two fingers. We have the two kneeling monks, blonde and dark-haired. He's giving his blessing, the papal crown. We have the there. I was looking to see if these are actually the same. It looks like they are. I thought they would be like rotating or different, but it seems like the circles are the same. Yeah. Innamorato, libero, arbitrio prova, the lovers. Here we have one clothed in green, Cupid shooting. The man, he's not clothed very well. Woman. I mean, you can see how big the card is. It lays in the hand well. This is definitely a deck to impress someone with. If you're doing a reading, it's like, whoa, what is that? Caro, or chiaro, hard C, tato governati, maestria. Chariot. There's the, we have the two sphinx, the different colors. We have the canopy of stars, the epaulettes. Justice, Justitia, Atamento ordine polarita. Bare breasts. We have scales, the sword, which looks like there's runes on the sword. This is card 8 and 9. Here we have Eremita, approfondimento, reservatezza, tezza. Oh, two T's, two Z's are like a T, like pizza. So hermit. Man, he's like playing a game almost. He's crouched, older man. He's got some stuff on his back, and there's this sort of sacred geometry thing going on. Ruota della fortuna. Oh, fortuna. A wheel of fortune. Ruota della fortuna. Buona sorte caso instabilita. Wheel of fortune. It's very ornate. Blind. We have creatures there. 1, 2, 3. Symbols there. Forza. Strength. Or I guess it's translated force. Energia morale virtu. She's really, I mean, that looks like a vicious lion. She's really pushing her hand in there. She's not worried. The star up there. He's has his like the world, a globe. Episo, episo, sacrificio iniziatico abnegazione. So, initiate sacrifice. Here it's almost like blood, but also money. Sometimes you'll see a depiction of it's not very common, but the hanged man, and there's coins falling out of his pockets, like he's been captured, duped, but he's lost all of his things. And I see around here we have some zodiacal symbols. Ooh, this one is not, doesn't have a title. It says approfondimento fine necessaria. Approfondimento. Purple banner, the white rose, horse of decay. I don't really see a sickle. I see a crow. Oh, there's the sickle. It's right there. It's hidden. I didn't see that. See, there's a lot going on in these cards. Temperanza. Paziente, serenita, accettazione. Temperance. It looks like an alchemical thing, but she's pouring water to water. Angel. I believe that's Aquarius. I'm always forgetting my astrological symbols. Ooh. Deviola. Legime passionale stregoneria. Looks like 666 is hidden on this throne. Coagula solve. That's like the Baphometic goat. Solve. Coagula. Written on the arms. Here we have the two enslaved people, the man, the woman. Bat, hermaphroditic, the breasts, the bat wings, the chains, chained to earthly possessions. Here we have torre, which just means tower, the tower, being struck. It looks like this is definitely the Tower of Babel. We have this classical depiction of the Tower of Babel being struck, and two people falling out. There we have a woman, and she's exposed her little butt. We have a man, he's exposed his legs, but they're falling. He's in mid-flight, she's almost going to hit the ground. The crown has toppled off, been blown off. But this is distinctly a Tower of Babel. And we have Stella, the star, Possibilita Speranza. It's very pretty. Luna. Here we have, this is a very nice depiction. I'm partial to moon cards. Here we have a real face in the moon with hair. We have the towers. We have the two dogs, or the dog and the wolf, and the crab crayfish, the water, the path leading upwards. Nice, nice. Like that. Solar. Armorinico intesa carezza. Two man and woman. We have triangles, a wheel, the colored brick wall, card 18. Giudizio. Rinnovamento. Agitazione. Judgment. So we have all these people, this orgy of people rising out. The angel Gabriel with the trumpet with the flag. This one is sitting. You see legs, which is very unusual, but I love the sideways depiction with the horn. Mondo. The world. Very dynamic card. The bull, the lion, the angel, the bird. Here we have the zodiac spinning there. We have, there's a lot going on. Beautiful card. And here we go into, I guess, the rods, and they give you the one-word meaning here. And it looks like all the rods have this little dial up here. Here we have the corresponding suit. This is clubs, as well as ace, Nacinta Fuoco, and it's the wand with the birds. And then here it says, looks like it's the zodiac, the bull, the ram, so Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, I'm not sure what that one is, Pisces. It's interesting. I'll go through these fairly quickly. Oh, indecision, indecision. And it looks like under here we have shields, heraldic shields, which could be, since this is really an Italian deck, it could be from the parts of Italy. We have a yin-yang, though, which is not Italian. He's not wearing underwear. And indecisione, indecision at the top. There. I was looking to see if these tops of them change a little bit, and they do, look. Well, this one is 3. 3 is highlighted. 4 is highlighted on this one, which is a 4. It's like it's sort of telling you, like a dial. And this is like it's above this, like the sun. The group. Companionship, I guess, essentially. So we have 4 in Taurus. Looks like they're going to play Twister, though. This is also in Taurus. Ambition, ambizione. Look at that, the beautiful people, the pointing, the flag with the flower. Conquest, conquista. Still in Taurus there, all those people. Overcoming. He is really flying around on those. And you have to admire, I mean, the beautiful backs of these. There's just a lot to look at. This one says garden. Here we have moved into Gemini. We've got some sacred geometry there. Rest. And deep pause. 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 Rest. Ooh, this one's neat. It's called Pursuit, but it looks like it's very reversible. Stranger. Straniero novita. New stranger? Hmm. Presentavaggio. Departure. So I guess so this would be page, the knight, the queen. Even though it doesn't say it, it's implied. I mean, the queen's there. Fascination, charm, and here we have the king. It looks rather feminine. Faithfulness. Here we go into cups. So we've completed one suit. Here is the next suit. Let's look at the top of this. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, I'm not sure what that is. Libra. Hearts. So cups are associated with heart. Love. Amor. Result. Boredom. Inheritage. Heritage and heritage. Erudite. Got the spilled cups. The past. Here we have a Janus figure with two faces. Child coming out of the cup. Just the past. Fantasy. Modesty. She's covering her naked body up. And with the mountain climber there. Victory. We have the Nine of Cups. Family, the Ten of Cups. Which can also be oversatiated. I guess sometimes you think if you're dealing with your family, you're like, you can't get away from them, you're sort of drowning in them. Here we have a page, devotion, night arrival, the queen, sensuality, she's sort of covering herself. The king. Egyptian hat. What is the one over here? Oh, I see that. Looks like a canopic jar. This also looks like a chess piece. But it looks like a canopic jar too. I actually have, let's see, I bought two more Egyptian decks. One's called the Brotherhood of Light, and the other is the Eternal Tarot. Both are by really off publishers, but interesting. I will talk about them in another video. So here we have swords and air. So this is the order in which they came in. So we had wands, cups, swords, and the swords are associated with spades. Oh, so we have the blindfolded too, just, fairly common. Here we have the heart being pierced by 3. Dispersion. Here's the Exile, Four of Swords. And let's see, up here we have, looks like, I don't know what that is. It's very hard to see. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Oof. Medusa figure. Loss. You don't really see Medusa. This is interesting. Medusa on the Five of Swords. This is difficult way. Via difficile. Hope. Difficulty. 8. Shame. I love their armor. It's very sort of He-Man's Masters of the Universe. Affliction. 10. Afflizione. Page. This is Watchman. Fighter. The Knight. Queen is Sadness. Okay. We notice she's got the symbol of air there, the elemental air. The Feather. Charm. All the kings look very effeminate. Another, and there's a feather. Judgment. He looks a very pleasant face, so if he's decrying some sort of judgment, it's not going to be very, very harsh, I think. So here we have coins. Oh, and let's see, we have Scorpio, Capricorn, something, Pisces, Leo. It's gotta be Virgo somewhere. This says Georgius Tavaglione. Tavaglione. There. 2. Perplexity. I've always thought of this as whimsy or too much playfulness, especially when you're you should be more mature, act more mature. I love it. Improving. They spelled that wrong. Perfection. That's what they should have said instead of improving. Perfection. Instead of improving, which is kind of silly. Advantage. A benefit. Oh, what a pretty one. Lover. Amante. Oh, we got a cube. Munificence? What the heck is munificence? I don't even know what that is. Munificence. I'm sure it's a word, but I think it's antiquated. We don't talk like that anymore. I'd have to look it up. In fact, let me look at munificence. What in the world? Munificent is an adjective. A gift or sum of money larger or more generous than is usual or necessary. So origin family. Maison means house. So here we have 1, 2, 3, almost a sort of extended family. We've got some dogs. A Apprentice. Page. The Knight is Prophet. Queen is Prodigality? Prodigality? And the King. Master. Maestro Poter. And that is the deck. So, this lovely oversized floppy deck. I guess I'm pretty lucky to have gotten it, because it is difficult to find, unheard of. You just, I think it's a sort of a whim that I came across it, and I did not pay much for this deck. It was not used, it was brand new, it must have been like new old stock, but I mean, I bought it recently, so I guess you can still get them. And this was, I did not order it from Del Negro, it actually came from Bulgaria. But this book is nice, I wish I could read it. There's no, I mean, it is in Italian, the whole thing's in Italian. Which means it was probably meant only for the Italian market. There you go. Okay, so there's the Tavaglione Porta Celeste Tarocchi della Stelle by Del Negro. Really interesting deck. I love the artwork. I am a fan of his. It's a nice deck. Yeah. I think you should check it out if you can find it. Thanks for watching.